There's something about some juicy passion twists that I just absolutely love. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, then stay tuned for this simple tutorial. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you never miss an upload. All right, let's get straight into this tutorial. If you didn't know, this is a two-part tutorial. I did already do part one, which I showed you guys how to do these free parts or these C parts, whichever one you want to call them. I did show how to achieve this look in part one, so make sure you click below so that you can see that video. Now let's get straight into how we do these twists. And to achieve this look, I will be using the Made Beauty hair. This is going to be the Lusty Water Wave hair in 14 inches, and I'm using the color 1B. This has the perfect amount of luster to it. I'm using about 5 packs of this hair to achieve this look. So I did go ahead and do the first row of these twists off camera. This is exactly what these twists look like. And as you can see, it has a messy look to it where it's very ununiform. You can barely see the actual twisting effect. I love that my passion twists come out like this. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take 4 pieces of this water wave hair, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my crochet needle, and I'm going to simply crochet in this hair, and I'm going to make sure it's nice and even on both sides. Once I get that through, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take her natural hair only, and I'm going to split it into 2 sections. I'm going to take my lock-in braid gel, which is the same braiding gel I used in part 1, and I'm going to smooth a little bit of it down the length of her hair and lightly comb that through just so that I can coat her hair. This is going to be very strategic. So this is what helps me to not have my client's hair poke out of their passion twist. So now I'm going to take all the hair and put it into my left hand and take 2 pieces of the right, and I'm going to go ahead and use that to wrap around the base of her hair. I like for the first 1.5 to 2 inches to have that wrap effect before I start to twist. Now I'm ready to start twisting. I'm going to split this into 2 even sides, also making sure that her hair is split on both sides evenly. I'm going to go ahead and take my comb, and I'm going to start to fluff out the passion twist hair by combing through it. And I'm also blending her natural hair with the passion twist hair. This is going to help it to not poke out. I'm going to do it on both sides, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start to twist her hair down. If at any point that I see that her hair is starting to show where it's not blended with the passion twist hair, I'm just going to grab my comb and I'm going to fluff the passion twist hair out some more. Using the comb to fluff this hair out is a key into making these twists nice and juicy and to getting them to be ununiformed. Also, it's a key in helping her natural hair to hide in between the passion twist hair. If I don't fluff out the passion twist hair, the client's hair will poke out later. This has been something I have tested, tried, and true. No matter how many times I've done this hairstyle, it works every time. Once I'm done twisting, I'm going to completely let the twist go, and it kind of unravels just slightly. What it's doing is it's also starting to puff up. You want this to happen. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a rubber band, and now I'm going to rubber band the bottom of her hair so I can go ahead and cut off the excess that I do not need. A lot of times when people do twists, they don't let the twist go before they rubber band it or before they lock it. But for these, in order to make sure that they have the space to get nice and juicy and plump, you gotta let them go and kind of let them unravel just a little bit. Rubber band it off, and now I can go ahead and cut it nice and even, and we are done. Voila, that twist is completely done. Now I went ahead and I did the back portion of her hair, and this is what all of her twists are looking like. They're nice and juicy and flowy, and they have movement, and they are not too tight when I wrapped around the base. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take some free spray. The spray that I'm going to be using is by Kiss. I love this adhesive spray so much. You can use this, you can use Got2b, you can use Spritz. It doesn't matter. You just want to use something that has a nice strong hold to it, and you're going to lightly spray these twists. Why? The reason why you're doing this is this is going to help to lock the hair so that all the hair stays in place throughout the duration of her wearing this hairstyle. This is going to help where her natural hair does not poke out, and it also stops the twist from being able to frizz up. Now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on her other side. So again, I'm going to show you splitting her natural hair into two sections. I'm going to apply my braiding gel down the length of her hair. I'm going to take 4 pieces of my water wave hair. I'm going to crochet it through, and then I'm going to section off 2 of those pieces of water wave hair only, while the rest of the hair is in my left hand. I wrap with my right hand. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap at her base, making sure the base is not too tight because we don't want to cause any traction alopecia. I'm going to wrap down about 1.5 inches to 2 inches. Then I'm going to section all of this off evenly into 2 sides and begin to twist her hair. Now, something I want to note here about the twisting, you know how you do your regular 2-strand twist, or even how you do kinky twist, especially kinky twist. With kinky twist, we twist by rolling the hair in between our pointer finger and our thumb on both sides, and then we twist those together. You're not doing this when you do the passion twist because you want this to be a loose twist. You want it to become ununiform, and the water wave hair really creates that ununiform look when you loosely twist this together. So you're not going to twist both sides and then twist it all together. You're just going to loosely twist this together so that once you let go of that twist, it starts to get juicy and fluff up, and it gives you this ununiform pattern. And once everything is all completed, this is exactly what it looks like to have a full head of juicy passion twists that are shoulder length. I do these in shoulder length as well as doing them waist length. The waist length ones, I don't have to cut them. I don't even use rubber bands for those. I just simply do a slip knot at the end of those. But for the shorter ones, definitely have to use rubber bands to be able to cut these so that they don't unravel, because I don't like the way it looks when I use a slip knot. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to comment down below. Let me know what you like, and if you have any requests for any tutorials that you would like to see next, definitely make sure you comment that so that I can make sure I provide whatever it is that you guys are looking for. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications so that you never miss an upload. Follow me on all social media sites at touchofglam_by Nay, and I'll see you guys in the next one, Glammies.